G'day, and let us spin you a cracking yarn of four bonds of mates on a ripper adventure through Fantasy Australia, where every bugger wants to kill your face. It's Dungeons and Dragons, except down under, we call it Dungeons and Drongos. Dunnies, dingoes, drop in.
Snack my bacon balls! We are back. It is episode 17 of Dungeons and Drongos. We were just all having a bit of reminisce about baby piggy brain. But that is in the past. We are now in the heady throes of the Sloshed Boys. And I'm getting kind of sloshed to get myself in the mood for this whole thing.
Surprising no one.
But before we get started, I would like, around the table, your name, character, race, class, and your favourite Fantasy Australia cocktail. First up is... volunteers?
I'll go.
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Paris. I play G'day, the Halfling Ranger. And my favourite Australian Fantasy Australia cocktail is the Wombanger Bang. It's like a Jaeger bomb, but you have Emu Export and you drop in a shot of Bundy and then you fight the closest person to you.
Holy shit, you have just invented something that I hope people are going to try out there. We'll certainly be doing it. We'll do that for our Christmas episode. We'll have some of those. In fact, this is the menu for our Christmas episode. Next up is gotta be you, Mackenzie.
Sure.
You were last time.
That's true. I'm Suzanne. I'm playing Elf Wizard Mackenzie. And her favourite Fantasy Australia cocktail is a Montclair iced tea, which is essentially like a really big glass and it's all dressed up with like, you know, umbrellas and shit. But it's just solid vodka.
Wow.
Like, plus the tears of poor people.
Yeah. Oh, they taste so sweet.
That's true.
And then last but certainly not least.
My name is Zach. I play Tiefling Fighter Plank, and my favorite Australian cocktail is the Serpent Spit. It's a milky drink with a salty rim.
Yes. Who doesn't enjoy a salty rim? So there we go. And my name is Luke. I am your dungeon master. I'm about to take these people on a very exciting second part of an adventure. Can we have a sensible recap? Who's the most sensible person here that can, not you, Plank, not looking at you, that can recap what happened in the last episode?
Well, what happened was the crew went to the B&S ball.
Buffets and slurries.
Yes. Tried to hook in. Some successful, some not. And these attractive Drunkulas.
They were Drunkulas, it turns out.
Yeah, so they kiss you and they suck all the alcohol out of your body. Wenzo kissed the head one, which means he's going to turn into one. And then no one will manage our accounts anymore.
Yeah, that would be
and
chaos.
As you know, none of us know how to do any maths.
That's been very evident in the previous episodes, yes.
So we got to kill the head one, and we'll probably kill a few of the other ones, maybe, except your boyfriend Foster.
Yeah.
To save Wenzo.
And you've teamed up with some new friends as well, Drunkula experts.
Sure.
Anyone remember who these chaps were?
Bantel and Patterson.
And they are the Poppledonk brothers. They're humanoid frogs. They know all about Drunkulas. And I believe that when we left you last time, you guys were heading towards the cliffs because you're on the coastal town of Floggerton. And I think it was Plank, actually, that had the bright idea that perhaps these guys were, during the day, hiding in caves. They've just had a big feed, so they're going to be somewhere dark and out of the way.
I mean, it was me, but that's fine.
Was it?
That's all right. RDM has a long history of crediting certain points of genius to other people, but carry on.
Is this how we want to start? Is this how we want to start this adventure?
That's right. I deserve an inspiration point.
It was you, G'day, that said the caves.
Yeah.
I said they were in the cliffs.
Yeah, but I said somewhere dark and hiding.
And then I went, the caves in the cliff.
Good job.
Okay, well that's what I picked up on.
It was a group effort,
the caves and the cliff.
Clearly.
You all were very good at
Yes.
solving this.
That's true.
So you're heading out there. Wenzo, the sun, let's say it's sort of late afternoon as you arrive towards the rocky cliff face off Floggerton on the west coast of Fantasy Australia. Wenzo, who was scolded by hot coffee, if we remember that, that wasn't a
Scalded
great...
by hot coffee and also everyone in the van with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody's immune to scolding hot coffee,
true.
is what we established.
We spent a bit of time establishing that.
Especially Drunkulas.
I was actually the only one that didn't get splashed with hot coffee.
Yet.
But Wenzo, while the sun is out at least, is very irritable and hiding away from the light under the covers inside the pie wagon, which is now drawn by spiders. And a mist rolls in as you head towards...
Mysterious.
Ayo. So can these spiders
Yep.
climb down the side of a cliff?
I can't take away inspiration points.
I don't have any.
But yeah. Sorry, you just had a pertinent point, Suzanne.
Yes. Can spiders climb down? Well, can our spiders climb down?
Oh,
the
can
cliffs?
my spiders?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
Can
Spider King.
Plank's spiders?
Spiders
down the side of the
do have the ability spider climb, so they can
Crazy.
certainly get over far rougher terrain than your traditional humpy horses.
The question is whether they can get down there while still hauling the pile.
No, I mean there's physics to the wagon. So if they were climbing up a rocky area, climbing up a mountain or whatever, it wouldn't be too difficult to tow you behind. But if they were heading downward, then you are going to have to deal with a little thing that in Fantasy Australia we like to call gravity.
Well, we could just ride them
We
down.
call
We
gravy.
don't need to.
Okay.
We don't know where the cave is.
We're still on the side of the cliff.
We'll just send the spiders down to have a look.
Could you
What-
do that? Can you send the spiders out on recon?
Yes, maybe. I don't know my powers as Spider King.
Yeah,
If you
they
can communicate with them, then sure.
yeah, they will follow basic suggestions as long as they're relatively simple commands, which I think to sort of detach and scout around and look for caves, that's fine. If you want to park the van on the top of the cliffs and let them have a bit of a wander and look for...
Yeah.
I think they could even send a message through using the World Wide Web.
Oh my god. This is the best thing ever. Yeah. I unleash my spiders upon the cliffs.
All right, so you detach all 6?
I'll just send 4. I'll keep 2.
Okay, so 2 stay attached to the wagon. You are parked on the edge of a cliff, and the spiders go out in 4 different directions and start to scout around the rocks looking for any sort of opening. What's the mood inside the wagon at this point, considering the events?
How long has it been?
Let's say they've just gone out, they're starting to have a look around, and, there's the tiniest bit of time to kill for you guys. I just want to establish a kind of feeling and atmosphere. What's on your mind? Where are we sort of heading?
I still feel a bit rubbish, but I am quite protective of Wenzo. So I feel like I started off, I was sitting on the end of the bed, sort of like eyeing off everyone, especially old mate Banjo and Patterson.
Banjo and Kazooie, yeah.
And
The pobble donks.
but I think I'm now like just like curled up in a ball like a cat on the end of the bed.
On Wenzo's bed?
Yeah.
You
But
had it under a pillow.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's very, very sweaty, and he's kind of at the moment coiled up and just breathing very heavily.
Plank is fine. He's dealt with his hangover. He's experienced this before. He knows how to get over it.
Yeah.
And he's still like not wearing a shirt. He's still pretty oiled up.
That's hot, yeah. And Mackenzie?
Mackenzie is outside the wagon, kind of sprawled on the grass, kind of looking up at the sky with a book, kind of humming to herself. She's in a great mood. She's
Okay.
fine.
She's
Not-
going to see Foster again, so she's excited.
Not a lot of grass. It's pretty patchy. It's not particularly nice out there. But what book are you reading?
I'm reading a really dense and dry kind of treatise on architecture and like foreign lands.
Okay.
I hear Mackenzie say that from the thing. Like, she's like, I'm going to go read this. And I muster enough energy to go, nerd.
Mackenzie's like, fuck you, g'day.
All right, now I'm going to go back into the wagon for some exposition. You know you're not there, Mackenzie, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I am close by. Like, I could argue that I'm in earshot. But
All right, no, you can be in earshot. That's
Okay.
fine. All right, so you're going to stay in earshot?
Yeah, we'll open
Okay.
some doors, try and air it out.
All right, that's fair enough.
It probably smells in there.
Almost certainly.
Well, as soon as you open the door and any bit of sunlight coming in, Wenzo is going to protest. He's going to start, shut the fucking door! What are you doing that for? Decent folks are trying to sleep! Shut the fucking door, you dickheads!
Oh, I know. I will use a cantrip. I have a cantrip called Darkness, which I learned because I'm a level 5 tiefling now.
Because it's your friend.
Yes.
And I cast it on Wenzo, so it creates a darkness around him.
How long does that last?
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay, so he's complaining, the darkness sort of swirls around, and as he's enveloped in the darkness, he seems quite comfortable in this. He looks at your wall and he folds his hands and he kind of smiles. What have we got here then?
Huh?
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Why are
Hello,
you being
Wenzo.
weird?
Oh, being weird?
Yeah.
I'm just being friendly, g'day. You look beautiful, by the way. If I can say that.
You can. Oh, I know what's happening. He's being all charming.
I'm being all you flatter me, g'day. Certainly not my intent.
Can we can't see him though.
No, it's really
You
dark.
just hear him.
Don't touch
Hear this
me.
beautiful voice. It's very dark here. I don't know where you are. Do you want to just
No.
sidle over here?
For the listeners,
Next
G'day
to
is
me.
doing this kind of horrified praying mantis hands thing.
Sort of like a raptor.
Like, I you know that feeling when you feel like something's gonna tickle the back of your neck? That's how I
Yeah.
feel right now, like someone's gonna breathe on the back of my neck. Ugh.
Come here, child.
I'm like, I get in my
I
hammock
can't see you.
on the other side of the room, my hammock with every weapon.
Oh, cry, little sister, thou shalt not fall. Hope's with your brother, thou shalt not fall.
If anyone's wondering why G'day didn't kiss anyone at the party, it's because anytime someone tried to do more than talk to her, she just ran a mile. She just ran. Not a fan. Okay.
Guys, I have an idea.
Very good vibes in this pie wagon right now. Let's hear it, Plank. What anything you have to say?
Everyone who
Shoot.
can has to get out of the wagon
Shoot,
so I can
brother.
set it on fire.
No. Do you from the other side of the wagon? Hey, Wenzo.
Yes, my poppet.
Do you have any sort of like feelings like you have some sort of connection to people who aren't here right now?
I long for a dark, tight, intimate space that I can just
Yeah.
plunge myself into.
Plank walks out.
So no psychic connection to the other Drunkulas?
I think we're in a good place right now. I long to be around my nearest and dearest friends, and that includes you, G'day. Little tacker. You've always been there for me, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Regretfully.
I can't see you. Why don't you come a little bit closer?
No. I'm just acting like a child. It's wrong things.
What are the...
Cry,
Turn-
little
turn-
sister.
I don't know how to turn it
Thou
off.
shalt
I don't know how to
not
turn it off.
Is that what you
There's nothing on the card about it.
If it's a cantrip, can't you just stop it?
I still believe.
Maybe. Bruv walks out of the wagon. I walk back in. I get rid of the darkness.
What were we even here to talk about?
Alright, so gradually, if you guys aren't taking the bait, the darkness does. After the 10 minutes, it dissipates. But
We're not taking the bait. We're not taking Wenzo up in his creepy offer. No.
But the light returns to the wagon, but outside it is slowly getting darker, so you are running out of time. And the Poppledonk brother Banjo leans in and says, "Do you think you fully understand how Drunkulas work?"
No.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know what we
Wouldn't
don't
mind a
know.
refresher.
We have some unknown unknowns.
But you know how you become a drunkula.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sex.
No.
Kissing.
No,
What?
no, she kissed. She's not a drunkula.
True.
But the main one,
You gotta kiss
the head one.
the head.
Head bitch in charge.
No, because the head one is still a hungry parasite, and she'll suck every drop of alcohol out of your body. But if you drink from the head drunkula, if you suck from the nips of the head drunkula, only then will you become a drunkula too. So
Wenzo, you
someone
filthy
here
Wenzo.
has sucked on some nips.
Wenzo.
Wenzo, did you suck on some nips?
Oh, look, mate.
Wenzo's favourite
The
fantasy
whole-
Australian cocktail.
The last 24 hours has been a real blur, I've got to tell you.
Ridge is the head vampire.
Mystery solved. My heart is broken.
Wait, what? What says the Popador? Who's the head vampire?
Ridge. Reggie, Digi, McDig, whatever his name was.
Did you suck on Reggie Digidon? On Reggie Digidon's nipples?
Mate, I'm just so fucking...
Did you suck at the teat of greatness?
I just feel so... I don't remember anything at
I
all.
wanted to suck that teat.
Well, you dodged a bullet, Blank. Good work.
Let me... has anybody got a teat I can suck on to help me remember? No?
Silence.
Anybody?
No.
Hello? Pobbledonk boys.
Sure, the frogs can help you.
No? Anyone?
I kind of wish it was nighttime again.
Trying to solve a mystery here.
Fine.
All right, let's assume the spiders have come back.
Plank.
You're gonna,
All right,
you're gonna
yeah.
do this?
Plank's not wearing a shirt anyway. He's ready to go.
No, so look, the spiders come back, and one of them is particularly erratic. It's sort of coming up to plank, moving up and down, waving its legs in a certain direction. It has definitely found an entrance.
What is it, boy? What is it?
Spiders can't talk unless you want to talk to a spider. Please don't talk to a spider.
I think we get the hint.
What is it, boy? Is there a boy in the well?
Yeah, he's just pointing.
It's
Point,
got
point,
8
point,
legs.
point.
Guys, Terry's found something.
What
His
are the
name's
other
Terry.
ones?
Can you name
spider's
the
called
other? Can you
Terry.
name all the spiders? Six
Yeah.
spiders. Name them all. Go.
Terry, Jerry, Terry, Jerry, Terry, Jerry, Terry, Jerry.
Yes.
That was it.
All the spiders on the left are called
Was that
Terry.
8?
Yes.
Fuck.
All the
Your
spiders on the
maths.
right are called Jerry. Wait, how many spiders do we have?
6. They have 8 legs.
Oh, that's where they trip you up.
I thought we had 8 spiders.
Who had 6 legs?
I've got 50 spiders in my pockets.
I'm
Do
not
you wanna
buying
know
that
their
because
names?
before you said I send out 4, I keep 2.
The fuck?
Terry is very sure that there is a cave over to your right.
Alright.
All right,
and
let's
he's
go
willing
follow
to
the
lead you
spider.
there.
I mount my
now,
steed.
what are you doing? What are you leaving? Are you taking the wagon? Are you're going to go into
No.
tough terrain? Are you going to walk there? Who's staying in the wagon?
I
Who's
assume-
going on the adventure?
We can all ride a spider, right?
Sure.
A spider each.
Because we rode them out of the thing, right? Did we?
Alf was riding a spider.
Wasn't that the queen?
But didn't we ride them out of the hole?
No, because we would have had to. Oh, they would have had to have hauled the wagon up and out
Yeah,
of
we
the
were on
hole.
the
Oh,
way.
right. DM, can we ride the spiders?
Yeah, you can ride the spiders as long as you're near the Spider King.
Oh,
Oh,
And you have
if
his
only we
blessing.
had a spider king.
That's all right. So we'll just ride behind Plank.
Yes.
So who's going?
we...
The 3 of us
and
Yeah.
and the frogs.
And the
What
frogs?
do they want to?
Yeah, well, look. Killing Drunkulas is in our blood. That's what we were born to do.
Awesome. Come on then.
If there's a Drunkula to kill, we're gonna kill it.
Okay.
We hate Drunkulas.
Oh my god, you know what? You can
we
go first.
we frickin' hate them.
Do you want to do that? If there's any Drunkulas, you go first.
We friggin' hate them.
I
We'll
can't wait
kill
to
them.
see you kill them because I believe
I'll
you.
stab it in the liver.
Don't you think they've killed so many?
I already have
Yeah.
killed at least
But
700.
they've never gone up against me before.
Well, I mean, some of them have.
Well,
Banjo.
Some of them have gone up against you.
Well, they've been in the area.
I mean, but you fought some of them.
Well, yeah, we've killed a lot of Drunkulas.
good.
You killed a lot of drug dealers.
And Drunkulas, yeah.
Alright.
So is that enough spiders? Can you Can you do the maths?
So is Wenzo going to
Yes,
stay
there's
by himself
6
in
of
the
us.
wagon?
There's 6 spiders.
Well, if we just tie him to the bed, can he move?
You can tie me to the bed. You can tie me to the bed.
He's already securely fastened to the bed.
We web him up to the bed.
Get
Very
the spiders to web the thing as well.
Yeah.
The
And they web up the doors and the windows, and then there's 1 spider left, chilling.
All right, so Wenzo is being guarded. Now, Spiderweb doesn't have a big AC if he was willing to break out, just so you know.
He wouldn't be able to move because he's tied up though.
With Spiderweb?
So well no, he's also still roped to the bed. So if someone was to bust him out, then yes, but if he was trying to get out, I don't think he'd be able
You
to.
know
Alright,
what
so
we should
he's-
do? Just put the immovable rod on him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, that's
Now,
actually a
come
very
on.
good idea. So
Let's Noel, hello.
Mackenzie,
Guys, let's not be too rash.
Mackenzie attaches the
No,
immovable rod.
Mackenzie, please.
The immovable
What are you
rod to
doing?
the side of the pie wagon and it's right across his throat.
Genius.
So he can't get up.
Oh,
Like it's like impossible to actually get up.
Yep, I'll pay that.
Yes! Proper use of the immovable rod.
And then-
1 inspiration point for me.
Yeah.
Did Mackenzie just do that? Are we going to get into this again?
I think what happens is I have a lot of
Should we
broad
just use
ideas.
all of our magical objects so he
Do
can't get out?
you have an inspiration point?
No, but I don't want one.
Plank?
I mean,
Oh, come on.
Never turned
I
down an
don't.
inspiration.
I don't
point.
want to
Go
have
on.
to ask for one.
Good day.
No.
Go
She
on.
did say
I
the
want it-
immovable rod.
You did. Go
Yes,
on.
you did. Go
Take
on.
one.
I have
Go
a
on.
half.
Have it. No.
don't-
Take the whole one.
I don't feel like I deserve it.
I'm not going to put this other half in the freezer. Take it.
We're going?
Let's
I
go.
thought we were going to set up some more elaborate things so he couldn't get out.
Well, if we hurry, then it won't really, like, if it doesn't take us...
Well, what are you taking into the caves? What are you preparing?
Crikey Moses.
Okay, so Cracky Moses there. Oh, thank you. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to slay those nasty Drunkulas.
I'm going to
is-
borrow Wenzo's crossbow.
If they don't like,
Okay, that was the distant kiss.
if they don't like fire... Did they say they don't like fire?
Well, he said everything doesn't
They don't like coffee. They don't like running water. And if you put a bit of wood in their liver, that's gonna while they're resting, that will fuck them up.
All right.
Um,
So I sharpen my quarterstaff to a point.
I've got
Okay.
my staff and my akadaka and
Yeah,
Crikey Moses.
you can get chair legs or anything like that.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so there's in Fantasy Australia, there's these things like if someone wants to sit down like at a table or something like that, they use a chair. Now, these chairs, they say they have legs, 4 legs, but they're not legs like an animal's legs, like with a knee and a foot and toenails and all that sort of stuff. No, like legs is just used because they're the 4 wooden supports that are between the part that you sit on and the ground.
This sounds like insanity.
I know. And
not
to be fair, I'm ad-libbing a lot of this. But if you were to take one of those chair legs, again, I'm using that term figuratively, nobody get excited. No, you're a leg man, Plank. Yeah, you could use that as a wooden stake.
Plank takes a chair leg.
Good.
And that's all.
And that's it.
I'm holding you to... can you hold him to that?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, what else?
Oh, God.
Shirtless with a chair
I
leg.
got a cardigan. I got a cardigan on.
Is the cardigan on in a normal way, tied around the waist,
No, it's on normal.
seductively around the shoulders?
I'm wearing my really tight black leather pants.
Yep.
My chest is oiled.
Yep.
You are so ready for a yeast infection.
I've
Go
got
ahead.
a cardigan on, which is very well fitting.
Yes.
I'm riding my spider, and I've got a chair leg and my crown.
Very good.
Wow.
Beautiful. So everybody else is getting on a spider? I think the Poppledonks will share a spider, which means we have 4 spiders and 2 left.
Cool.
Yeah, you head off into the caves. So these spiders, there's this sort of frightening moment where they seem to crawl over the cliff and you feel like, oh shit, like we're actually descending. So let's just roll everybody, just I'm gonna say it's, I'm gonna just keep doing the thing where let's
Acrobatics?
just say, athletics? No, let's say strength. So it's a strength check, DC 10 to hang on to these things.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
18.
1.
12.
You can add your...
Yeah, but no, it's critical miss.
critical miss.
Oh dear.
Would you like to use your inspiration point?
Yes.
Yeah, that might be wise.
G'day plunges to a death.
2.
No, 9.
That's still less than 10.
Yeah, but it's closer.
I'm no math
What's your
genius.
strength bonus?
7. And I rolled a 2.
So 9.
Plank, can you check that?
Yeah, she got 11.
Yeah, so good day. As the spiders, the 4 spiders go over the cliff. Hey, let me just roll. Before we do this, I'll roll for the pobbledonks as well.
They're both dead.
They're okay. So yes, you start to lose your grip and slip from the spider as they go over the side of the cliff. I am going to need an...
Can I make a attempt at grabbing her?
Yeah, using what?
I suppose it'd be like reflexes. Like
I'm going to give you all a chance to solve this problem, all 3 of you, because I think you would be approaching this with some sort of care. So I would say it's probably dexterity
Okay.
for you, Mackenzie, to reach out and grab G'day.
I've got big long arms.
Yep.
Quite dexterous.
14.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
So you manage to grab G'day,
Scruff of her neck.
pull her back onto her spider, and it's not actually that far down where you see there's wind coming out, there's an entrance, there's a tunnel, and you descend into the tunnel. Now, I don't want to make a big deal about this. I don't want to gild the lily, as it were. I don't think it's far into the tunnel before you realise that you are coming into the ruins of a castle.
Ooh.
Like at some point there was probably...
An underground castle?
No, it was a castle that was probably on the cliffs, very ancient.
Oh.
And it's broken apart. It's been like sort of built on top of and covered up over the years.
Is there like a name of the ancient civilization?
No, it's just this old castle. In fact, as you come into the entrance, the only thing that you would really see if you are wanting to investigate stuff like that, Mackenzie, would be some very ancient eviction notices in red, which are torn up and put on what was left of the door. Now, I would like to say that there's probably about an hour of daylight left.
Cool.
So
we've got to hustle.
yeah, you might want to think about what you're doing. So you're coming in through this stone causeway into what is really like a main hall and everything is just fucked up. Like it's so decaying and neglected. I want you to picture that there's a huge main hall with a big dining table, and it's just there's broken bottles, tipped over glasses. It's kind of a smell of vomit. There's fantasy pizza boxes. It's a dark, decrepit place. What's the vibe here? What do you want to do? What are you looking for?
Dudes lying around.
Dudes lying around.
No dudes lying around.
I can't do a perception check for dudes lying around.
Well, like for life, for movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. At this stage, I'm going to say DC 12 perception.
17.
So you realise that there's a doorway going into another area, and you definitely hear a kind of some sense of movement. Like you sense that something is there. You hear a kind of quiet snorting sound, similar to like a creature sleeping.
Sounds like dudes lying around.
Yeah.
That's like
Just as I suspected.
textbook case. Dudes lying around.
Yep.
Drunkulas.
Okay, so
Says
do we have some
Banjo.
form of light source at this point?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's very dark in here, by the way.
Okay, I'm going to cast light.
I also produce flame.
No, we don't need to
Too much
overdo
light.
it, man.
It's too bright.
fine.
Oh, what have I done? Playing
Okay.
snubs out of the flame. Now
Okay.
we're in pitch black again.
Just
Yes.
give us the overview,
So-
Mackenzie.
Light is a 1 hour duration.
Great. That'll
it's-
take you all the way to the sun going down.
It will. You touch one object that's no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. I'm going to attach that.
Shit, I
This
ruled
spell-
Plank's dick out.
Ew. It's taller than him. How? Okay, so it's the end of her staff, like, so she's holding the staff in front of her, and it's illuminated.
Gandalfing this fucker.
Yeah. Object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet, so I can see up to 40 feet away. And it stays there until I dismiss it, or until 1 hour is up.
Okay, so you head into this door. All right, it's a very large kitchen area, and slumped over the table in one of the working benches in the center, amidst the remains of some salvaged pies, is a blonde dwarf character, a blonde dwarf man who has his face in the pies and is kind of groaning to himself. And he sees the light and he starts to sort of like shriek and kind of push away from it.
Is it Jolo?
Jolo?
It's not Jolo, no.
Alright, okay.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Then.
Yeah. Alright, so he's clearly recoiling in pain.
Yeah, he does not. He
kill him.
certainly does not like the light at
Okay.
all.
G'day has a thing.
I have a thing.
Yes.
I'm helpful. I have a spell called Pass Without Trace.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast, so it lasts up to an hour. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. Each creature I choose within 30 feet of me, including myself, has a +10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and can't be tracked by magical... Oh, it can't be tracked except by magical means.
Okay. So you're going to use that to get past this guy?
Does that mean we have a +10 to dexterity for the rest of the encounter?
The next hour.
If you're near me...
So,
I'm going to be a fucking flip wizard.
Well, it says dexterity and then in brackets stealth checks. Does that just mean stealth?
Damn.
Yeah.
stealth checks.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're trying for stealth.
So...
You're not really being stealthy in this instance. Like
well,
you're-
now we are.
Well, you're walking in with this very bright light.
Yeah, but I
It's-
mean, I would argue that if you walked in and held a bright light in front of someone, they can't see shit beyond that.
But they know that someone's there, which I would argue negates stealth
Is a giveaway.
because there's a moving light with people behind it.
Well, you guys could
But I'm
keep
casting
moving, and I could
a
hold
veil
his
of
attention.
shadows.
Okay,
Yeah,
are
but-
we lit or are we shadowing?
It's a dome.
I cast darkness.
And thank you for listening to the very last episode of Dungeons and Drongos.
We can't decide.
It got too hard.
It's fine.
It just
It's
got too
fine.
hard.
So
So
what's going to happen?
we
Okay,
decided to stop.
I won't do it then.
No, you guys are going to creep past. I'm going to hold his attention with a bright fucking light.
That is the dumbest thing. You're the weakest one. If he wakes
I'm a
up,
glass
he's just
cannon,
gonna murder you.
Well, we don't know that they're anything special in terms of attack.
I poke him with a sword.
Are we just going to kill him?
I don't think you brought a sword. I think you have a chair leg.
You're right. I walk up behind him and I stab him in the liver with a chair leg.
Okay, now that works if somebody is incapacitated or asleep or whatever, but he's very much awake with
I
this.
cast sleep.
All right, let's cast sleep. Let's do that.
You better not be killing an innocent man.
I'm going to give you that.
That I'm killing an innocent man.
Yeah, I'm going to give you that you are slaughtering an innocent, lovely person who is a really nice guy if you just took the opportunity to get to know him.
Ah, shit.
It's too late for conversations. We don't have time.
Now I feel bad.
Speaking of too late, I had this great encounter before you got to the caves, which I completely forgot about. I just saw it on my paper.
Oh, it's a pity.
Yeah,
Just put it in the cave.
maybe.
We turn a corner. And someone...
And then suddenly,
Jolo and his pie wagon are there.
Oh shit, what's Santa Claus doing here?
it's Alf, the Spider King.
Oh!
It's not
I
real.
killed you once, Alf. I'll kill you again.
Yeah. Okay, yes, let's roll for that plank.
Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points? 20.
20 hit points.
Yeah.
It fails. So the creature does not go to sleep. He's like blinking at the light. He's shielding himself with this like clawed hand. This handsome blonde dwarf. and he's sort of staggering forward, hissing, trying to find out where it's coming from.
All right.
Can I just quickly have team meeting?
We asked the dwarf to wait just for a moment.
Time out.
I'm of the opinion that we are only here to kill the head Drunkula because the other ones can't really do it. They can
You're
just live
saying
it.
we could save all the other Drunkulas?
Yeah.
Are they all Drunkulas? Or is Drunkula like the name of the main one?
They're all Drunkulas, but if they were all turned by the main one, if you killed the main one, then they would all be free.
Yeah, so,
Right.
and then the other ones aren't causing any harm. They're not going to cause an epidemic because they can't change anyone. So even if they don't change back, I'm still content with them being alive. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But how are we going to incapacitate this guy?
Why do we need to again?
Just so he doesn't attack us.
He's not attacking us. I feel like we woke him up. Like,
Would you?
Yeah,
We're the instigators.
He's in pain. He's going to suffer from the light, and because he's sort of semi-blinded by the light, he's staggering forward.
I looked at my feet. I was like, who's going to sing it?
It's usually me.
I'm gonna talk to the dwarf.
Okay.
Excuse
After
me,
you stabbed him?
Mr. Dwarf. I didn't stab him.
Okay, sorry.
Because he was awake. I'm a coward.
Look a man in the eyes.
Mr. Dwarf.
Who said that?
Me.
Who's me?
Spider King.
Oh, what? The fuck is that all about?
I'm in the market for a new castle. I didn't mean to interrupt your sleep. I thought this one was vacated.
You're rolling persuasion, my friend. Persuasion is charisma, and I think that's going to be a DC 15 because he's not enjoying this.
13.
Yeah, okay, he's not happy about that. He's still coming forward. He doesn't believe you. He's like, who's doing this? Turn off that light. Stop this.
Do you like being a drunkula?
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I'm just like trying to have a fucking pie.
Do you like being a drunkula?
I'm not fucking liking this right now. Turn that fucking thing off.
Answer the question, son.
People are
Where
trying
am
to
I?
eat and
Whoa.
sleep.
This is some classic interrogation.
He's getting closer and closer.
Do you like spiders?
No, nobody likes spiders. What the
Correct.
fuck are you talking about, you idiot?
I have 4 giant spiders with me.
Did they
and-
come in?
Answer my questions, you dickbag.
And then Banjo, because this guy's getting really close, goes, Drunkula attack! And he runs in with his handmade spear and attacks the vampire dwarf, whose name is Bundy. And he misses. And the dwarf gets to make an attack back, which hits. So he is using claws. So these claws flash out of this dwarf, and he slashes the shit out of Banjo, who hits the ground, bleeding, looking particularly shocked and panicked.
Mackenzie throws a fireball at him.
Are we going to go to initiative then?
Yep.
All right, let's roll initiative.
16.
17.
Natural 20.
Paris is lost.
So he hurt Froggo Man.
One of them, yeah. Also, he's a dwarf with claws. I think that's a pretty clear indicator that he's not just an innocent dude.
That is evil.
Mackenzie.
I'm sorry. I hate to be the brains of this operation.
Boom, kitty got claws.
Yuck.
So Plank, were you 17?
16.
I was 17.
All right. So, G'day, you are up first. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna use my snazzy new slashy staff.
Did we talk about this?
No.
So, in the break, I give you guys the opportunity to do a little bit of shopping. You have upgraded your lager phone, which was
Yes.
just a bludgeoning staff. Now, you paid a couple $100 gold in the interim, probably when you were at Rockham. And now you have blades on the end, so you can spin this shit around like Darth Maul.
Yes.
You also have an extra attack, and you have that extra damage, so you're in pretty good stead to rush in. I'm going to give this guy disadvantage because of the light. So, in you go.
Alrighty. Natural 20 again.
A crit. Roll the damage.
Alright. 12 damage.
12 damage. So, you slash a big slice in the dwarven vampire Drunkula, whose name is Bundy. He does not like that at all. It is his turn
Do I
now.
double attack?
Oh, yeah, you do get the double attack, yeah.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna like do a spin around, like 360 shit.
Nice.
17,
That is a hit.
11 damage.
Okay, and another slash into this guy who starts staggering around, but he's still got a bit of muscle behind him. He's still going. He's going to take a hit back at you. He's going to try to attack you with his vampire claws.
Gross.
And that is 12.
Denied.
So he misses. He slashes out and fails.
Can we say that he went to come at me and I just held my staff up and he couldn't
Yeah,
reach
he
me?
just he flowered around.
arms.
He didn't get it. In fact, you would have to roll disadvantage, but you've already gotten him. He goes for the Poppledonk Banjo, who has been injured. He's going to take a shot now as well, but he completely misses because he's a useless piece of shit. And then we go to Plank. What are you going to do, Plank? You've only got this chair leg.
Mackenzie was before me.
Yeah. I was 17.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mackenzie. Mackenzie, you are first.
Probably for the
Jesus
best.
Christ. Alright, I'm going to
Finish
throw a
him.
firebolt at him.
Yep, go for
Do
it.
some quick maths.
23.
Yes, absolute hit.
Okay. 5 damage.
Yep, it's not a huge amount, but
No.
he takes it and he burns a little bit, getting a big crispy ashes floating around him, but he's still going strong. Now it is you, Plank. Apologies for before.
I use burning hands.
Yep.
So I hold out my hands with my thumbs touching.
All right,
And-
so you're coming in right close to him, which is going to put you in definitely striking distance for the next
I
attack.
could be like 15 foot away.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
You have to make a
massive 10-foot dick.
you have to make a dexterity saving throw
Yep,
of 19.
fails.
Is that right? Spells
That's right, I rolled a 2.
plus 6. No, that's not right.
No.
I rolled a 2.
13.
It's going to hit.
Yeah, well, 2 beats at 13. No. Okay, so 3d6 damage, fire damage. 1, 5, 10 damage.
Okay, takes the hit. So he's probably about in half of what he was originally. What are you doing, you fucking dickheads? And then one of the final Poppledonk brother rushes in. Vampire killing machine completely fucks it up. And we're back to G'day.
Alright.
I didn't read that burning hands also sets fire to any flammable object in the area. So
Classic Plank. Just run in head first,
Death and
mate.
destruction.
Don't read the end of the card. Why would you do that?
I don't know if anything else was standing in front of me.
Oh,
No,
It
then
was.
I think it was targeted.
But I can't see out either.
I think it was targeted. I think you're fine. I think you're in a stone castle. There's not a lot that could really burn.
Okay, good.
So we're all good. What are you gonna do, G'day?
I'm gonna go again with my staff because I'm there. We're close.
Yep.
But he was dead.
No, he's not dead. He's like half.
I got another 20.
Crit. Yeah, that's 3 20s in a row, right?
There's some
That-
loaded die.
I put little weights. 13 damage.
Oh, yep. What kind of damage was that?
Slashing.
Yep.
Slash.
So he takes that. So he's kind of hanging in there. Now, these guys do regenerate, but he's also in bright light because of what you did. So those two things are kind of cancelling each other out.
Can I double attack?
At the moment, yeah, of course.
I don't know. I always feel like I have to ask permission.
No, look, I'm giving you blanket permission to double attack every time.
17.
Yes.
I'm slashing again.
Yep.
15 damage.
And his head is removed from its neck. It hits the ground, and Bundy the dwarf is gone, and the Poppledonks are like, whoa!
Why are you so impressed? I thought you've done this a million times before.
We've never seen a girl do it before.
You guys are pieces of shit.
Sexist dickholes.
Hey, we have a really sheltered life. Selling magazines. We devoted our life to fighting Drunkulas, so fuck you, pals. We just go if like that's your attitude.
Go
No,
on then.
Stay.
Now we're really confused.
I have an idea. So, did you say there was beer around?
Yeah,
Like,
there's beer around.
So when we go in,
I drink all the beer.
hey, I'm gonna ask
Lure them to
Banjo and Patterson a question. Are they... Do we know how vampires are drawn to blood?
Yes,
Would they be drawn to a drunk person?
absolutely they would.
So what if some of us get really drunk, so as a distract to stop them from trying to fight us? Do you know what we could do? Can I make a plan?
I would like you to make a plan. Yeah, that makes my life easier.
Let's get Plank really drunk. He's gonna go up to the head vampire and then be so drunk that they want to make out with them, and then he stabs them. We all have to get really drunk so we can distract all of them.
Plank agrees.
The
Someone throw
popple
him a
dank's
can
just
of
going to
beer.
remind you they have to be like asleep or incapacitated for the liver thing to work.
Well then,
But you can still kill them.
Yeah, you can still just fight them normally.
Okay, so we can still...
Problem being, we would be fighting all the normal ones as well.
No, we just distract them with kissing.
Okay.
There's
Mate.
7 of them.
Yeah.
Well, we're,
I mean-
we're talented.
Mackenzie's got some skills.
Do you think this is the first D&D problem where we're like, we're gonna kiss our way out of this one?
Let's get kissed.
But should we just do it just as a... Just in
Give it a
case?
shot.
Just to see what happens.
Yeah.
I think a few of us should be drunk
Sure.
if we ever need to distract one of them.
Have you brought any alcohol?
You said there was alcohol everywhere.
Oh, yeah, there's like bottles and things, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's
Plank.
crack
It's
it.
like, I got this flask.
Some
and we're like,
people-
no!
Yeah.
Not that one.
I get thrown 2 beers, Stone Cold Steve Austin style.
Okay,
I crack
now
them both open.
I gotta say, there's not a lot of alcohol here because these guys, Poppledonks will explain this, they need to have it filtered through a human body. So, but they have at times brought alcohol in and tried to, just like you hear about in modern pop culture, vampires try to drink rat's blood or cow's blood or whatever to keep them going. There is a certain amount of alcohol here, but they really want it filtered through a human body. So, yeah, there's probably enough to get drunk.
Okay.
Alright.
Mackenzie also has a hip flask full of Montclair iced tea, as previously.
All right, well, who's getting drunk here?
We all are.
Plank finds us.
Is that a good plan? Everybody gets drunk?
Sure.
How much is it going to affect us badly?
You'll have disadvantage.
All of us?
Every
Plank
drunk
is a
person
functioning
will,
alcoholic.
every drunk person will have disadvantage.
Should one of us not get drunk?
Probably.
Well, I would nominate G'day to not get drunk because she's the most capable member.
Okay. Oh, and I can hide, so they might not even know if they do wake up. They won't even know I'm in the room.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be like this
Just gonna stealth it.
darkness.
Okay, so Plank and Mackenzie are getting drunk as shit right now in this last hour. What's
That's
left
right.
of it?
Yep.
G'day's staying ready. What about the Pobbledonks? What do you want them to do?
Fuck off and die.
That's so rude. That's so rude.
Can they hide?
They can, well, if I'm allowed to...
It's not in our blood to hide.
If I can do pass without trace now, they can be around me,
Yep.
and I sort of walk in slow motion, but no one can see it, with my 2 mates. Because they want to... I feel like they've got spirit.
They've got spirit.
I feel
So I
like the
want them
final
there.
death blow will be them
Okay, but
dying.
I feel like they'll kind of like that. They'll be like, oh, life had meaning.
Banjo is whimpering a bit because he did get hurt by that other one. So, you know,
heal him.
he's not a massive fan of that.
Is that worthwhile?
Oh, no, it's not.
I'd rather save myself.
All right.
Not on him.
Plank and Mercedes are like shit
Mackenzie
drunk.
even.
See how drunk Plank is?
Yeah, Plank, you're way drunk.
And then the rest of them are hidden in
All right, so look,
shrouded fog.
that's your power play.
Yep.
Rather than go through these tunnels forever and search, you
Crawl
guys
out.
are right in the middle of the Drunkula lair and you are going to get drunk.
That's right.
So, the two of you, Mackenzie and Plank, are very drunk in the centre of this kitchen area.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the Pottledonks and G'day, you're hiding, or are you...
Yeah, I've got my my pass without trace spell. And you guys could be in it. No, we've covered this, no.
No, they're bait.
Yeah, they're bait.
All right.
We're not going to try and sneak in if they're still asleep?
You're kind of running out of time now.
Okay.
Nah, we'll just go with this.
Okay, I'm going to go with this.
What's the worst thing that happens?
It's true.
All right,
Mackenzie dies again. It's fine.
The sun sinks below the hills just as you sink the last of the tinnies that are up there.
That was poetry, Dan.
And Plank and Mackenzie, you are both pretty drunk. Now going to have disadvantage on all rolls. And you hear movement coming from the tunnels that join the kitchen, the corridors. There is a kind of shifting sound. And it's interesting, the audio, like if you can imagine this, it starts from this sort of weird animal shifting, this dragging, this kind of like clumping along. But as the sun sets, the footsteps become more confident and more natural. And coming through the door is the very delightful Foster, who you would recognize, Mackenzie, who grins at you and smiles. And he is followed by the remaining Drunkulas of the initial 8. So we're looking at 2 other males and 4 other females, including Passiona, the elf blonde that spoke to you, Plank. And they saunter in and they really are just focused on Plank and Mackenzie, the 2 drunken people that are in the kitchen waiting for them.
Okay.
And Foster says, well, you're very keen.
Yeah.
What do we owe this pleasure?
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see you again.
Well, I'm very, 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 very pleased.
I should hope so. Come here.
Why didn't you come a little bit closer?
Oh, no, love. I really don't like the dark. I'm just going to stay under my little light bulb.
Well, how about I come over to you
Yeah.
and we see what happens?
Come here.
And Passiona sees you, Plank, and is like, oh, hello, love.
Plank takes his cardigan off. He's
That's a beautiful knit. It looked great on you.
yeah, thank you.
What brings you here? How did you know you haven't been following me around, have you, you naughty boy?
No.
You naughty, naughty boy.
Stop flirting with me, you big old flirt.
Well, guilty as charged, I guess.
Now, I don't want to be a dick about this, but I'm a king, and I only fuck with other king. Wait. I only... Do you have a king? Do you have a king or a queen? Plank's drunk. He doesn't know what he's saying.
We have a...
What he's trying to say...
We have a structure.
I'm here on a diplomatic mission.
What
I'm
he's
making
trying
out.
to say is that he wants to meet the guy in charge.
Stop!
Top dog.
Stop!
Alright, rude.
Says a voice from the end of the kitchen, and coming out of the tunnel is that very attractive woman that you saw Wenzo with. The pale face and the purple hair.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Strides into the center of the room. Oh, I haven't had the pleasure yet. What's your name?
I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Plank.
And what is... Okay, and what is your business here?
Fuck shit up.
Shut up, Plank. We just want to meet you.
Okay,
And,
so
I'm totally missing Foster.
We're
so-
selling Bibles.
That too.
you should notice that when she does come in, the other ones sort of back away a little bit, and they seem to be showing some respect and go to the edges of the room. They stop sort of swarming around you and start to back off. We could talk about this somewhere a little bit more privately if you would like.
You talking to me or her?
Talking to Plank.
I'll take both of you. I don't mind.
That's courageous.
And I'm very progressive
I kind of like it here.
in the
I
kitchen.
Yeah.
would quite happily like to private.
Plank.
Should I just try and shoot her?
No,
Why?
I'm talking to no one right now.
You can't hear me either. This is...
Oh,
Okay.
Well, you wouldn't be able to communicate this, so are you going to communicate something, or do you want to act independently?
oh, you can say it on the caterpillar,
You guys still got to say it loud.
and then I will shake. my
Okay,
head.
yeah, because they can't hear me.
They would have pretty heightened senses.
Veil of silence.
But not heightened sentences.
Yeah. You look, Mackenzie, gymnastics.
Ayo.
So no one can hear me.
Yep.
So I could say to Plank over the caterpillar,
And he would hear. Yeah.
I'm going to say, Plank, give me the sign, which is you clapping your hands when you want me to strike.
Okay.
And no, don't. And she's like, who did you just say okay?
No, I was just. I was saying
Nod your
okay
head
in my
if you
head.
understand.
Plank nods his head.
She looks at you, Plank, and goes, "Are you happy? Do you know it?"
Plank. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. How about we go somewhere private, you and me?
Well, we could go down to my quarters.
I would very much like that.
And you, are you going to join us?
I might stay here with your other guys.
There's a grin, and you realize it's not just Foster, it's like 7 of them looking at you and sort of grinning and starting to, look like they're going to take some steps forward.
I'm alright with this.
All right. Okay, you do you. And then those 7 other guys will do you.
All right, yeah.
I'm providing distraction. Go forth and do your thing.
Okay, so Plank, you head off into a side room. That's going to take you out of view from G'day.
I'm going to follow.
All right, well, it's a room to the side. It's a private quarters at the edge of the kitchen. You're going to try and sneak in just by yourself?
Well, I have to bring now the frogs with me, otherwise.
But you're all under that stealth? You're all under this stealth bubble. You can't be seen. You can't be heard.
Yeah, the 3 of us. Because
Okay.
if I just walked off without them.
2 frogs just
2
appeared.
frogmen appear.
All right. Well,
It would be scary. It would be distracting.
is there any sort of DC save or anything that has to happen for this to be a success?
Well, it says for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, so I get to choose who it is, has a +10 bonus to dexterity.
Okay, so just stealth. All right. So we're going to do a stealth check to see if the 3 of you make it. And it's going to be hard because this character does have pretty good perception.
We have faith in you, G'day.
So it's going to be a 20, but you get +10.
Okay. So 8 plus 10 plus 6.
Yep, so you're
24.
fine.
Very good.
So you get to sneak into the room behind Plank without getting noticed. Now it is time for the 2 Pobbledonk brothers to get through. First one goes, and he is spotted immediately. And the second one is okay. So it is Banjo that gets noticed. So Plank, you come into this room, and she looks and goes, "Oh, we have a guest."
Yes, I can explain that.
Well, I'd explain it very, very quickly.
I cast sleep.
Yeah, give it a go. So you're working out how many hit points this creature can have and be affected by sleep.
28.
Nope.
Have you ever succeeded at sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
no.
Wenzo to sleep
We
for
stole
1
all the
minute.
weapons.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I can explain. Both things that just happened. One, I am a frogman. I have a magic shadow that is a frog, and I tried to put you to sleep because I'm ashamed of it. Why don't we make out?
Look, I love that, Plank. You and me in this room at the table. I think that's great. I think it's a great bit of imagination. I'd stick that on my fridge. But within the world and what's happening right now, I think you're going to have to roll a persuasion check. 20.
19. She
Do you have
kind
a
of buys
bonus?
it.
Do you have a bonus?
That was with my bonus.
That was with your bonus? Okay.
Can I give you my inspiration point?
You're not there, Mackenzie!
Sorry, I'm under a pile of dudes. Never mind.
Well, we haven't even gotten to what's happening there
Yeah,
yet.
well.
Just in the caterpillar, I'm just like, you're such an idiot. You're the worst.
I start screaming.
I'm a frogman, really? Really? Wait till I tell Wenzo. You piece of...
You can't even cast a fucking stealth spell.
I did!
Well, somehow a frogman's here, isn't he?
Because he's shit.
Yeah, he's a bit shit.
Yeah, g'day was good.
So she looks at you, Plank. She's almost going to bite for a second.
These frogs are such a liability.
Then she looks at him and she rushes in with her claws. These claws just suddenly flash out of nowhere. Talking very slow because I am figuring out all these pages that are scattered all over the fucking floor.
You could just go quiet and then cut it out.
Edit?
What?
No. Not on Dungeons and Drongos, mate.
I'm so lost.
It's so drunk.
No, it's not even that. Okay, and the damage is... And she slashes Banjo's throat and he falls to his knees and hits the ground dead. Patterson wants to react. You're right next to him though, G'day. He is still stealthed. I'm going to give you a roll of... let's say persuasion, DC 10. No, let's not even say persuasion. Let's say dexterity, DC 10, to clamp your hand over his mouth and stop him from making a noise and blowing his cover.
That's a very big mouth and a very small hand.
But we're also in a cone of silence.
True.
Yeah,
So he could scream.
true. He screams, an anguished frogman scream, as his brother hits the ground, killed by a dirty drunkula.
Plank's like, no, my shadow! Still trying to clamber onto that.
We don't need those distractions, Plank.
You're right.
I know what you're here for.
Sex.
She starts to unbutton her top.
What?
That's what we're here for, right?
One button, one top.
You want to be...
That won't even be the weirdest thing you've slept with.
You want to be a part of all this?
Yeah. Let me get it out. I do want to be a part of it. And I want you to do it for me. I don't know what's happening.
I want you to...
I think a lot of us don't know what's happening.
I want you to drink from my breast, Plank.
While I really do want to do that, I'm very sexually aroused. What happens if I do?
Well, you'll become part of us.
Is there a way to not have that happen?
Isn't this what you want? Isn't that why you came here?
Do I get stronger if I become a drunkula?
There's pros and cons.
Okay, then no. I'm gonna kill you.
I like the idea that there is legitimately a chance that you could be a drunkula.
True. I just spoke to Mackenzie, who's not in the room.
That confuses me.
Don't mind me.
Who's Mackenzie?
I don't know.
What? I meant Mercedes. No, look, I'm gonna kill you now. I ram her with the handle,
So we're going into a fight.
The chair leg.
the chair leg.
Let's roll initiative.
I'm so mad. This is me on the Caterpillar. I'm never trusting you to call me into fight, ever. What was your plan? Why am I hidden if you're not going to get me to shoot her with an arrow when she least expects
I
it?
honestly thought you would have done it by now.
I said clap!
At what point was I gonna clap?
We clap and then she gets shot in the head with an arrow. She's not going to be like, why'd you clap, Plank?
You can still do it.
Why am I going to do it now then?
Well, do it.
Do I have to roll for-
You're in initiative.
You
Do it.
piece of
well,
shit.
I'm gone.
Doesn't she have like surprise or some stuff? Oh,
I got-
your initiative's really high.
No, because you said, I am now going to kill you. I think surprise and I am now going to kill you.
And you said it so slow, like
Yeah.
all your sentences.
She took it all in.
Yeah,
I got
do talk
23
slow.
initiative.
Okay, so 23 for good day.
You know what, I'm going to stay hidden this whole time.
And
so
what's
you're
yours?
The only point of
You
time.
don't even. Fight.
What's yours, Blank?
19.
19. Alright.
You guys are gonna fight. I'm just gonna hang out with some dudes in the other.
Yeah, should we call Mackenzie in over the Caterpillar?
No,
You're the worst decision maker. I'm calling Mackenzie.
no, don't.
Mackenzie.
If we call Mackenzie, those other 7 guys are gonna come in.
It's true.
Right now, it's just you and me fighting one person. We don't want it to be 3 of us
and
fighting 8 people.
Banjo, and he's got
Banjo
that.
is useless.
Okay, well
Patterson,
let's be
who's
honest. If you're at Patterson's left, if the glasses one, if you're just left Mackenzie, to be fair, they're not trying to fight you or whatever. They want the booze out of your system. That's all
Yeah.
those guys are going to do. So
I'm okay with that.
you're going
It's
to
fine.
kiss a lot of guys and girls.
That's okay.
So that's what's happening.
Yeah.
You're just making out with all these sexy people.
I hope I gained some sexual experience from this.
Yeah.
I would like to go up a level. In
You're loving it. Meanwhile, in the room, it is Plank. No, sorry, it is G'day's initiative. You get the first shot, G'day.
Well,
Look, it all worked out. You get the first shot.
fuck off. I'm gonna try and shoot it with my akadaka.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Holy shit!
Is that 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. What are the stats? Someone do the stats. Simon, do the stats. Let us know.
Zach, don't go near
Here,
the
I'll
stats.
do it.
No. Okay, so that hits. So 12 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm double attack.
Yep. Do you know this vampire's name?
Nope.
This is Lexia.
As you do. Yes.
Fruity Lexia.
So like Fruity Lexia.
Alright, and I'm gonna do akadaka again.
Okay. Akadaka.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't deserve it.
no.
I don't deserve it. 15?
15, yes, just.
Yes! Alright.
You do deserve it.
7 damage. Takes the hit. Still going though. Now it is your turn, Plank. What are you going to do? You have a chair leg.
Oh, Plank's so dumb. Plank wouldn't come into a fight without a weapon. Oh, blah, blah.
So are you doing a recap on the last half hour?
On last episode, Plank's so dumb. Plank wouldn't come in without a weapon. He's got a chair leg. What's a chair leg? Well, let me explain a chair.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Plank is Eldritch Knight.
Are you gonna cast sleep?
I summon my Fire Warhammer to me, which is something I can do. You guys didn't know that, but thanks for taking note.
Oh, so that's from, is it coming all the way from the caravan?
Yeah, it just
It
appears
is busting
in
a
my
hole
hand.
in that caravan.
So is it
Boom.
magic?
This is
or-
a real Thor moment.
Okay. Now, the only catch, Plank, is that each round is about, 6 seconds?
Yeah. Oh, it just appears. It's just. It's not like
it doesn't have
like
to
an
actually travel?
instantaneous thing.
All right, it appears.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks, guys. Fuck you all. Like,
Hey.
oh, Plank doesn't have a plan.
So the fiery warhammer
I was just
that
getting
you
my shit on in
took
the other room.
from the
Thank you.
Spider King just rips out of space and time from the pie wagon and appears in your hand,
Yeah.
which surprises everybody. And a little bit of musk is released into the room.
Yes. I turn around to look at G'day.
You
I
can't
realize
see
I
me.
can't see her. And then I attack the lady.
Yep.
And then I attack Alexia.
Lexia.
Yeah.
Fruity Lexia.
11.
No.
It was real impressive.
It was really impressive, but you missed.
I get another attack though, because
Yep.
of also my class
Ding.
14. Wait, no, 17.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet. 8 damage plus 5 fire.
Okay, she's still on her feet. She's still going. It is now her turn, and she is looking for a target. There are 3 of you. She's going to go for this Poppledonk, who just looks like the weakest. He's just frozen in fear.
Good.
Lashing out with her claws, she hits and slashes at his throat. He's down on his knees. He's not dead, but he's not looking good. She regenerates 10 hit points.
What?
The fuck?
Yeah, well, she's not in sunlight or anything like that. She's in her prime. She's going strong.
I'm just thinking, what if I pulled you away from her Plank, and then I still have a frag grenade?
I like it.
So can I throw a frag grenade in this room?
Yeah, it's a pretty small room, but
But you also haven't taken any damage yet.
When are we going to fight in a field when I can use my frag grenade?
all right, no, I'll let you do it, but you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to either pull Plank or the Poppledonk to safety.
Pull the blah, blah, blah.
He's probably got less hit points than you.
Yeah, protect him. Plank
What?
will be fine.
And can I say over the caterpillar, Plank, take cover real quick?
It would be an action for him.
That's right. Just take the damage, Plank.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
it's alright.
Yeah, I think
I'm sort of mad at him anyway.
I think it would take an action for you to move anyone. So I honestly think if you're going to do this, they're all going to be affected.
Do you have 50 hit points?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Have you got how to use a frag grenade on here?
I rubbed it out.
I don't think we've been even doing disadvantage for
DC
Plank being drunk, but
15?
that's my disadvantage for not remembering.
Then 5d6.
Yeah, and half damage if she saves.
All right, let's do it. So this was your one and only frag grenade.
Yeah.
You throw it out.
You
What's her
need to roll
DC?
15.
She fails.
Yeah.
So what am I adding?
So
to
now
that?
you're... No, ignore that.
So Plank, you also have to roll the DC 15, and so does the Pobledonk who fails.
You have to roll the d6 5 times.
Don't I protect him?
No, you
Oh.
don't really have an opportunity.
Okay. So roll
5 times.
Roll this
17.
5 times. Okay.
Oh, so Plank's going to take half damage? Mm-hmm. Although, no, Plank, you got to roll again, man. You got disadvantage because you're drunk.
Critical miss.
Okay, you're going to take 4.
This is bullshit.
Good day is rolling the damage. Big
in-
reactions.
In 5 rolls of a d6, I managed to get the total score of 7.
Okay.
Your dice are drunk.
The Pobledonk is hanging on by a thread as shrapnel rips into him. Lexi is doing okay. Plank, you take the full 7 as well. And it is your turn, Plank. What are you going to do?
Oh wait, I didn't do double attack.
Oh, you get to go again? G'day.
Oh, I'm so not used to it.
I
Well, that was-
know. Well, this is a new thing. You only have just recently hit level 5 where you get to do a second attack. If
Yes.
people are curious about that. See, whole first episode, you're like, oh, you guys aren't playing Dungeons & Dragons at all. What is this now?
Is that just a ranger thing?
Dungeons & Dragons. Well, no, it's not.
I don't think it's your character though.
It's
Okay.
not a wizard thing, though.
Okay.
Are we at the point where we need to call Mackenzie in?
No.
Okay.
She's getting a pash on.
Okay.
I don't...
She's playing tonsil hockey.
With 7 people.
I'm still hidden though, right? Or do I have to roll?
Well, I think you're out and about now.
Okay.
I think your presence is...
Cat's out of the bag. The
It's well
halfling's
known.
out of the shadow. I'm gonna just run at her with my slashing damage staff.
Okay, swinging around the
Yeah.
lagerphone. It's playing a jaunty tune,
And I got a 10.
which is not enough. It slices past, it misses. The Lexia hones in on the wounded Pobledonk with her claws and murders the fuck out of him
Oh.
and regenerates 10 damage.
I didn't get a turn.
I didn't get it too.
Oh, you didn't. You're right. Let's pretend all that was edited. It's Plank's turn. What are you going to do?
I use my fire warhammer.
Yep.
I got 18.
Yep. That's a hit.
7 bludgeoning plus 5 fire.
Yep.
So 12.
12.
Then I get another go.
Yep.
And I use magic missile. Is she within 120 feet?
Yes. Yes. This room is not 120.
So 3 darts, 1d4. 10 damage.
And you cleave into her. She is not looking great. She takes a shot at the wounded Pobledonk brother, slashes him to bits with her claws. He is also dead. So both Pobledonks are gone.
Oh, well.
They were fucking useless.
They weren't great.
I have this feeling that they have never done this before.
Yeah. Same.
Who would have thought?
Liars.
Yeah.
And we're back to G'day. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna try and redeem myself with my slashy staff.
I want you to regenerate 10, by the way, but go for it.
26.
Yes, absolutely.
4 damage.
4 damage is not a lot, but you slash into
Yeah, like...
the vampire, you get one more shot at it.
I'm gonna use my Akadaka.
Dollar.
22.
Yes!
Okay.
And come on, do this G'day.
12 damage.
And the bolt slices into the Drunkula, who crumbles to dust.
Slam in the back of my Drunkula.
It's just the two of you left in this room, breathing heavily after the battle.
Very good.
Plank and G'day, the Pobbledonks are dead on the ground, but you have made it, and on the other side of the door you can hear the smoochy sounds of Mackenzie and
Distracting the crowd.
the other Drunkulas. What are you going to do?
I look at G'day.
Surely, like, when the queen dies, there's some kind of reaction with the other dudes.
They sort of break away. They kind of hear that there's some noise there.
But
But they would feel something, yes?
Unless she
No, they
wasn't
don't
there.
feel much.
She's not the real one.
Hey,
Have you seen
Wenzo?
the Lost? Have you seen the Lost Boys?
I don't remember the bit you're referring to, but
Can
I assume it must be Ridge.
can I speak to Wenzo?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty lonely.
Okay, bye. That's all I need to know. Wenzo's still annoyingly.
We killed her though.
Well, obviously we did fucked up.
All right. You and me, we just sneak out of here.
What?
Let's just leave.
You hear the caterpillar rings again in your ear. G'day.
Hello.
Hi. I'm so lonely. G'day. Why don't you come and join me? And while he says that, you roll perception for me. G'day.
9.
In the background, you can hear the sweet sounds of saxophone coming from the pie wagon.
There is still 2 spiders up there. Are they doing anything about this?
Are they? You're not. I mean, you're here, Mackenzie, but you don't.
Now you're in
It's not
three
a.
places.
It's not a conference
No.
call.
I'm in many places at once. I'm omnipotent.
Yeah. No.
Wenzo, what's that? What's that noise?
Oh, it sounds like saxophone.
Why?
I just thought you might like a little bit of music to get you in the mood.
Is someone there with you?
Oh, not the person that I'd like to be here with me. G'day. Come on.
Okay, I'll come back,
I'm waiting.
but I like it when there's 2 people. Is there someone else there?
Oh, look. It takes 2, baby. It takes 2. Just
for some, it
me
takes
and
3.
you.
I mean, it's
Someone
like
takes 8.
Yeah.
I need to know if there's someone else with you, otherwise I'm not coming back.
Oh, what do you mean?
Who's playing the saxophone?
Oh, it's just, I hired a guy to set the moon. Don't worry about that. Just let yourself go. You've earned it. Come back to the wagon
I'm hanging up on you now.
and enjoy.
Bye.
I love you.
What was that?
Ridgy Didge is with Wenzo. Unless he found someone else who plays such sweet, sweet tunes on the saxophone.
No one plays Sweet Sweet. Like Ridgy did.
All right, so you guys are heading back to the wagon.
Yes.
Should we take Mackenzie now?
No. Yeah, of course we
Well,
should.
if we take her, then 7 other people are going to come.
No, they won't.
Well, you've sated them, Mackenzie. They've had their fill of booze. They've gotten that booze from you, and
Are they kind of snoozing?
well, they're fed. Yeah,
Okay.
they're fed, so they're quite content.
Okay, so if you guys sneak past, I will delicately extract myself and pat a few on the head and
Yeah,
see
no,
myself out.
I'm going to allow that. I think that.
I think they wouldn't care terribly.
I
once
think
they're-
they are very myopic. They have a laser focus on what they want. You gave them what they want. Now you're free to leave.
That's right.
I carry out the bodies of the 2 toads as well.
Okay.
Throw them off the edge of the cliff. They love
No,
the water.
let's be respectful and feed them to
That's
the
a.
spiders.
That's a. Okay.
They gotta eat.
All right. So Mackenzie kind of delicately extracts herself
Yes.
and kind of gives Foster a kind of friendly pat on the head
Beautiful.
and sees herself out.
Okay. So it is, probably about 5 in the morning by the time that you return to the wagon.
Oh, that's
It's
a lot of smooching.
still nighttime, and the pie wagon is very quiet and dark. You don't hear anything inside. The 2 spiders that are still attached They're kind of low and nervous as you approach on. I don't know who's dragging that fourth. I guess that fourth spider's just following.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's smart.
Yep, as you come
Swear
back
to God,
over
if
the
anything's
cliff
happened to my movable rod, I'm gonna be so fucking upset.
and return to the wagon. What are you going to do?
Cautiously scout it out.
Because there's windows around, like we can actually see inside. at
The
some point.
curtains are drawn.
G'day, you go in.
Okay. Okay, I cut through the spider webs wrapped around.
Yeah.
I guess he got in anyway. And
Yeah,
I go
the
in.
spider webs are broken.
I'll go in.
Okay, so you go in. It's very dark. There is the sexy sound of saxophone starts from the bathroom.
Is he in the bathroom?
The door's still closed. And
Yes.
Wenzo is lying on the bed, tied up, the immovable rod still at his throat, looking across at you in a very come hither manner.
Can I take the immovable rod and jam
You
it
are
into
not
the door
there,
frame?
Mackenzie.
I'm right behind her.
You are going in as well?
Yeah, I'm going to take the immovable rod and jam it in the door handle of the bathroom so he can't come out.
And then what?
I don't know, but he's stuck in there for
Okay,
now.
hang on.
This
So-
is your play wagon now, buddy.
If this is what you're going to do, Mackenzie,
We just wait now until sunup.
that's what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mackenzie does that. G'day, are you doing or saying anything while this is happening?
I'm just gonna stay out of reach of Wenzo.
Okay, so Mackenzie, as you do that, you go up to the bathroom and Wenzo sits up on his bed and goes, "Thank you, I feel like a great weight has been lifted." And with ease, he snaps the ropes on both arms and sits up and
Let's
looks
fight
at,
Wenzo.
No.
and looks at you, G'day.
Just run and hide.
Could we have a little bit of privacy?
No, Wenzo. Stop being gross. We're going to have to just figure out a way to cure you.
You could join us, Mackenzie.
Shut up, Wenzo.
Wenzo, you're not yourself.
No, I feel somewhat enhanced.
Plank, I need you to get up onto the roof.
I'm still outside.
She's hollering back.
Oh. Okay, Plank climbs up on the roof.
You hear the bathroom window shatter.
Plank looks over the edge.
No, that bathroom window is tiny.
Reggie Didge is a slender man.
No, he's not.
He's oily.
He's oiled and muscular.
That's true. He's quite big.
I want
No,
Plank.
he's very strong. He could bust out that window.
I want Plank. Well, it's still not a big enough window to get out of.
He could make it big enough.
Okay.
He's gotten into tight
While
places
that's
before.
happening, I want Plank to jam some holes in the roof so that the rising sun gets through.
Okay.
When it reaches 2 p.m.
Well, it's 5 a.m. The sun is coming up.
Jam
Yeah.
on the side.
You've got about an hour though. And there has definitely been a sort of burst of energy and a kind of rocking as this guy bursts through the window out onto the side of the wagon.
Okay, but he's
So-
outside.
Is he next to the wagon?
He's outside up against the wagon.
I jumped down.
So you are on the roof?
Yeah.
So you're going to try and engage him in battle?
Yeah, I jumped down with my hammer.
Okay.
Can
We're
I
gonna-
get... Is there any way, do you think I could persuade Wenzo, blackmail Wenzo to help us fight him? Or would his instincts go against that?
I'm more of a lover than a fighter.
Pay him off.
Don't even talk, man. just leave, yeah.
Maybe you and I could have a little bit of a tussle.
Yeah, after you kill him. If you kill this guy, that's fine.
I don't know if I'm in a killing mood, unless you're talking about the little death.
Okay, Wenzo, stay inside when you kill this guy. And
Alright.
maybe you, if you're not like...
I just threw up a bit.
Alright, so... Oh, it's like lovable, charming Drunkula Wenzo.
No, it's gross.
Alright, so he's not going to be much help in his gross mood. So, we're looking at initiative. Plank, what do you got?
Oh, I didn't roll. I thought I was like, because it's.
Aren't you going to fight? No, like
No, but
he's
check,
very...
he's leaping off the roof with his hammer.
This
just
guy's
knocking
very aware, though. I feel like we'd be
True.
going into initiative there.
Okay.
He is the greatest sex oftenist in Fantasy Australia. Critical miss.
I'm
Really?
fighting too?
Yeah.
It was a one. If anyone wants to jump in on this fight, let's go.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a free action to burst out the
Oh
door.
god, I got the same as you.
I 8.
I got 4.
And he gets 13. So he's going to go first. So
Some shit
Plank,
rolls all around.
you're diving down. He's looking up at you, and he is going to try to use his charm on you.
Oh, it's already work.
I need you to do a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. 15.
Okay, so as you leap down, he looks at you, Plank, with his beautiful, piercing eyes and says, "You don't want this, mate. You and I, we're friends. We're each other's biggest fan."
We're friends?
Yeah. So basically, at this point, because you're charmed, you regard him as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target, you're not under his control, but you take his requests or actions in the most favourable way that you can. And you're also a willing target for his bite, which in this case will probably involve his nipples. Each time that anybody does anything harmful to him, though, you can repeat this saving throw to try and get out of this effect.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to last 24 hours until it's destroyed. So that's just rendered you pretty complacent, Plank, which leads us now to...
Mackenzie. Whoop, she's gonna cast a lightning bolt at him.
Don't do that noise, because then that's hard for me to edit.
17.
That is a hit.
Oh yeah. Okay. 8. Oh shit. Okay, this is gonna be a whole lot of rolling. 20 damage.
Yes, that hits. He rides the lightning. He reels at that. Does not enjoy it very much. Next up is G'day.
I'm going to hit him with my Akadaka, hopefully.
Oh.
Thunder.
16?
Yes,
Yes.
just.
The dude's only wearing pants, let's be fair.
He
And a
quit.
lot of oil.
Very tight, sexy pants.
Yeah, but
6 damage. And then I'm going to try and use my staff to slash him. 18, 10.
Okay, yes.
Thank
All right, now they both got a hit on him, Plank, so you get 2 chances at breaking the spell. DC 17 Wisdom.
18.
Yeah, okay.
Woo.
So the spell is gone. Now you are free from the charm.
never.
And we go back to
I'm still
our
way into it.
Yeah.
saxophonist friend who regenerates.
Son of a bitch.
And he's very angry. He's got a multi-attack now that he's not going to try to charm. So the first one, he's going to go at you, Plank. And it is with his strike. It is 20.
Yep.
11, 15 bludgeoning. And then he's going to hit out again, this time at you, G'day. And that is a 14.
Nah.
No, so he misses on that one. And now we are back to Plank. What are you going to do, Plank? You are free from the Drunkula's charm.
I attack him with my fire warhammer.
Yep. So this is the fire warhammer you stole from Elf the Spider King.
Critical hit.
And it is a critical hit. It's going to be a double. What are you going to do?
8 damage plus 10 fire damage.
Okay, so ashes are coming off him. He's still going
And then
strong,
I
though.
get another go as well.
You get your second attack. He snarls at you. He hisses.
I use magic missile. 8 damage.
Okay, the magic missiles plunge into this guy. He's like, it doesn't have to be this way. Together, we can rule the night. You want to rule the night, don't you?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds pretty good.
I do want to rule it.
Who else wants to rule the night?
I love you so much.
Plank's still charmed, but without the charm spell.
Yeah.
Just in a functional
He's a
normal
very
way.
handsome man.
Just free our friend and we won't kill you.
Mackenzie, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to throw a Melf's acid arrow at him.
Yep.
Yes, Mackenzie.
Oh shit. 11. I'm going to use my inspiration point and re-roll that.
Lucky you were so inspired.
I know, and I got a 9. Never mind.
Nope.
Fuck.
Goes hurtling past, does
Moving
not
along.
hit. It is you, G'day. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Akadaka again because it's my favorite weapon and it has a theme tune.
Thunder.
Very good.
Across the room.
Why?
Keep it on the table.
Stop rolling them off the table.
At that point in the night, everyone gets a bit silly.
23,
Yes.
12 damage.
Yep, that is a palpable hit. Okay, he falls to his knees and he goes, "Fuck!
Is he still saxophoning? On his
Fuck!
What? Such an angry man.
Fuck, because this isn't how it was supposed to be. I'm sick of this. Look, I can't take you all on. I can't beat you in a fight. Eventually you're gonna kill me. Look, I mean, it doesn't have to be like this. Why don't you join me? We can rule the night.
I use my
Why don't
second
you
attack.
give up? Can't
Right.
you stop being a drunkula?
No, I'm a parasite. It's the only way I can survive. There's only one way to stop, and that would be to ram a chair leg. You know what that is. Don't you quite get it? I don't have to explain that to you, do I? Ram a chair leg into my liver, and I guess that would be the way that this pain would be over, but
I can do that.
you'd do that, mate?
I'll do it. I don't
do
want
that.
to, but I'll do it.
You do that for me, you would end this suffering, you would end the circle,
Yep.
or otherwise I get slowly fucking arrowed to death by this guy.
I haven't even used my double attack, mate, so
I
keep
know,
talking.
Yeah, what a dilemma. Shit.
Do it, Mike.
Do it.
Do it.
Tits.
Let me do it.
Will you do it, mate? You'll do it for me.
I'll do anything for you.
Do you... Can I ask you a question, mate?
Yeah.
Do you think I was a pretty good saxophonist?
You were the best fucking saxophonist in the world.
Did you like my crotch moves? When I'd like thrust my crotch
I loved it.
around the place? I love that too.
I would do it when I was alone. Because I wanted to be like you.
I loved what I did. I loved my job. I loved entertaining people, but I gotta live. I gotta survive.
It's okay.
But I need booze. If I could just go to the bottle shop and buy some booze, that'd be fine. But I have to have booze filtered through. You know how it works. It's very complicated. But I'm a parasite. That's the problem. I just wanted to end. Do you know how long I've been alive? Do you know how long I've suffered in this?
Too long.
25 years.
Do it.
It's been about 3.5 years. And it's fucking horrible.
Wow, that's impressive. You look like at least 40.
I get down
Yeah,
on my
well, I
knees.
wasn't always a Drunkula love.
Shut your face, Mackenzie.
I have been for about 3. Oh no, she spoils the mood, doesn't she? Okay, I just want to. Let me just. Okay, mate. He takes off his shirt.
He was
He
wearing a
flexes his
shirt.
muscles. Yeah, he was wearing like a white, wispy evening shirt.
Gotcha.
Can someone oil me up?
Playing kelps him up.
No,
Oh, oil
him
me
up.
up.
Oh. Playing presses his chest against his.
Oh, that's it. Just rub that around.
They just hug.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a nipple war. Just kidding. Just keep going. There we go. Now, can someone pass me my saxophone, please?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. And he plays a little bit of a riff.
Do it, buddy.
It's beautiful.
I want to say some last words. You got the chair like there, mate?
Yeah.
You know which one that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright. My liver's around here. Anyone got any lipstick or anything like that? You want to put next on my liver? Just, I don't... Yeah.
Plank.
There we go.
I can't. Just let him finish.
Alright.
I don't want to ruin the moment.
Last
Kill
words.
him.
Let me think.
He wants to say his last words, guys.
The sun's
I still believe...
And then I stab him.
And the chair leg pierces the Drunkula's liver, and he explodes, spraying gore all over the pie wagon, wallpapering the walls. There's shit everywhere, and Wenzo sits up with an absolute start, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, goody gracious, what just happened?"
Wenzo, you've been disgusting.
Does he remember?
Sorry, what?
Do you remember what you've done?
I have no idea what you're talking. What happened to the wagon?
You are the grossest.
Plank's just on his knees, covered in entrails.
Sobbing.
Oh my goodness, what happened?
You got turned into a Drunkula and you were sleazy and no one enjoyed it.
And I'm filling out the paperwork.
Yeah, I'm filling out the...
Plank stands up. A good man died. That's what happened.
Oh my goodness, well look, I do believe all of you women with your grievances, I think that's very, very important that we believe and listen to women when they speak up against injustices that have been done against them. So if I've done something wrong, I am mortified. I'm very sorry. I would like to put an end to this abuse, and I certainly will collate the paperwork and store it in my filing thing over there.
While this is happening, Mackenzie's kind of traipsed up to the edge of the cliff and is looking over kind of
Wistfully.
wondering whether or not anyone's going to emerge from the cave.
And then there's a moment where 7 startled, dazed faces come out and look up into the sun for the first time. They look up into the sun without feeling pain, without feeling fear, without feeling that parasitic urge to suck the alcohol out of somebody else's nipples. And they're all there. Foster is there, and as the sun hits their face for the first time in a long time, 7 or 8 months, they smile.
Aww.
Plank freaks out. It didn't work, guys. He shoots Foster straight in the face.
You're not even close enough.
You're not close enough.
Also, why would you think it didn't work?
Because they emerged.
You-
When they die?
No.
No.
What else?
What just happened with Wenzo?
Plank is traumatized. He just watched his hero.
Mackenzie turns around and punches
Explode.
Plank in the face.
Okay, so Plank has a little bit of an episode. You guys managed to restrain him.
And I also punch him in the face.
Plank digs a hole to bury.
Himself. The end!
To bury Reggie Digiton.
And the 2 frogmen.
Oh, I feed them to the spiders.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
Gotcha.
I scrape off all the entrails in the hole.
so
And I put a cross and I,
I will
play
rem-
the saxophone.
I will
Put a
remember
cross,
this.
really?
Yeah.
I will remember
it's a
this
bit
Plank.
Bad taste.
So is there any unfinished business? Look, Wenzo's very mortified.
bet.
He's a professional to the end.
He should be.
Should we help those people get
I'm
up
going to
the
help
cliff?
those people back up the cliff.
Okay, so you help them up.
Oh, Mackenzie wants to see her boyfriends and girlfriends.
Well, I've gotten slightly intimate with like these 7 people.
They don't
Yeah.
I'm going
remember.
to help them back up.
Yeah, they've got no memory of what happened whatsoever.
Because Mackenzie has a memory. So
Foster
I'm gonna help
looks
him
at
back
you, he holds eye contact for a second, and he says, "Thanks, love. That was a pretty steep cliff."
He's lost
Mackenzie-
all his charisma.
up. And Mackenzie goes, okay.
Hang on. I just had to fart out of my bum bum. Smells like cabbages. What? Don't
Mackenzie
remember
goes-
eating cabbages.
Okay.
Weird.
I'll see you guys later.
See you never, says one of them.
And extracts herself and goes back to the
And off they
van.
go back to the thing. All right, everyone. Well, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Shut up, Wenzo.
Hey, hello.
You were the grossest.
I
can't, nah.
but,
Nah.
I,
No.
but, but
Let's just skip straight to
gotta
the,
under- you gotta
riding into a sunset.
you got to understand that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Aww, I feel bad for him.
wore your face.
A demon did wear my face. That's exactly it. A demon put on my face, walking around as if it's me. No, that's my face. Give it back.
And now you've got it back.
All right. Well,
We need a moment.
I just don't want to end the episode on a bad note because
Why does Wenzo know about the episodes? This is way too meta. Far too
He
meta.
doesn't want to end the mystery on a bad
On the
note.
mystery on a bad note, because I love you guys. And I never do anything to hurt you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, that is a solved Drunkula mystery.
But Mackenzie, it's about our friendship as a unit. That's what Wenzo's trying to say.
Wenzo needs to shut up until I can look at him without my skin crawling.
There was some lost trust, Wenzo. I think I'm
Wenzo's
going to
the
need
reason-
50 gold.
Whoa, hang on. All right. I'm fine with this to a point.
back.
I'm fine with this to a point. 50 gold? You're fucking dreaming, love. No, absolutely not. All right.
We did it.
Screaming.
Fuck you guys, I'm going to bed.
All right.
So that's it. The sun rises, yeah. On another grand adventure in Fantasy Australia. You solved the mystery of the Drunkulas. Mackenzie, you solved it really, really early. If anyone wants to listen to this, like you knew exactly what was happening. You used up your inspiration. Have another one because
Yeah.
you said really early on that the saxophonist was the real vampire, and you were right.
I know shifty shit when I see it.
That's true. And did you notice he was invited into your wagon, which is why he was there. A Drunkula has to be invited in to a place in order to get there, and he was when he got the oil rubbed off.
Motherfucker.
So there you go. Look, beautifully crafted story. Let's hear it for the DM.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Thanks everybody for listening. Really appreciate it. Go to fruitlesspursuits.com to find out everything else we're doing, including other podcasts like FPcast, Half Hour History, the Cage Match.
Cage match.
All these
I'm
great
so looking forward to that.
popular it's one of my favorites. I listen to it every week. I fucking love it. Please rate and review us on iTunes. Like, this takes us a lot if you're really enjoying it. And I say this as someone that listens to podcasts but doesn't leave any reviews. I know it's not easy, but do it. If you really love it, spread the word, let people know, and also sign up on Patreon because we're going to have some special content for you guys. Hopefully we already have it by the time you listen to this. What else have you guys got? What beautiful special things are you pretty angels doing?
I'm on Twitter at hogsandwich as one word. Come and talk to me about stuff.
My Instagram is ZachWH, and that's it.
My Instagram is at Paris Burns. Don't come and talk to me about stuff. No unsolicited DMs. No. I mean PMs.
No, you're not kidding. Paris is not kidding.
And I am Luke Milton. No unsolicited DPs.
I will accept.
Or DVDAs. Or ATM. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Sue Chan, you're the only one that can get us out of here.
That's right. Wackadoo!
Bye.